Here's a little intro until I get one professionally done. Like, comment, and subscribe to join in on the fun. Welcome to Tennessee! Hi, hello, welcome! I'm coming to you from Tennessee in the car because I am on an operation, a mission, a quest. It's Operation Save Jacob. Jacob is on his Choose My Own Adventure road trip. He was in Louisville and now he's in Nashville, so I am heading to Nashville to save him because he forgot his medication. He had enough for like a week or two, but his trip will be longer than that. So the quest is to bring him his medication so he is healthy. Because going without your medication is not something you should do. And if you're on a road trip, it's hard to get the medication. So we talked about it. He originally wanted me to mail it to him. I was like, I think that's illegal. I don't think you're supposed to send medicine, pills through the mail. I don't think that's a thing that would be, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's legal. I'm not sure. We couldn't really, like, pinpoint down whether or not it was. So, we figured the best option would be for me to bring it to him, which is what I am doing now. I left Waynesville maybe like an hour and a half ago, and I have entered Tennessee from North Carolina, heading to Nashville. Did I say Nashville? I feel like I said Knoxville because I am passing, well, right now I'm kind of in like the Sevierville area. I'm driving past Bucky's, which I want to film eventually. I still haven't been there. It's the world's largest gas station, and that's pretty great. Bucky's is already tremendous, so I absolutely have to go there. Jacob actually already went there as a part of the road trip, and he bought me a Cupid Bucky, which I'm super, super excited about. I would have honestly purchased it for myself. And in his video, I saw that there were Mardi Gras beads there, and if I go, I think I need Mardi Gras beads with Bucky's little face on them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Probably just hang them up with the other beads I have. I got some actual beads when I was in New Orleans with him. They were selling them on the street. That's how I acquired them, just in case you want to know. There was no flashing or anything. I bought some beads from a guy on the street, but I figured in New Orleans I needed beads. That was like one of my top tier things. I wanted to try a hurricane. I did that. I had one of those like oyster shots. I had one of those. What else did I want? Oh, I wanted to try those little donut things and the coffee in New Orleans, and I did that. But that leads me into the next thing, which is all the places that I've been this past year. I really wanted to put out a compilation video for New Year's, like showing the map versus last year and like some pictures and stuff. But so this is already all over the place. I was thinking of some like pinpoint things I wanted to hit before I started recording, and apparently I started talking about them all at once. So let's backtrack a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to put out a a New Year's video, like showing everything, but I was in Valparaiso for Christmas, and then we were in Gatlinburg for New Year's Eve, which was super cool. It was the first time I've been to Gatlinburg. I still need to go to Pigeon Forge. I'm actually driving through that vicinity now, but Gatlinburg was super fun. I want to go when it's a little less busy because it was really hard to get into any of the businesses, but the fireworks show from the Space Needle was absolutely incredible. It's probably one of the best. Like, it was more than I expected. I thought it was just going to be like shot into the sky, but it all came off of the Space Needle. It was super cool, and it was a bucket list thing because I've always wanted to go to a ball drop, but it's too cold. Oh, I'm passing the exit right now for Bucky's. I'll do that in a later video. I really want to go, but I'll add easily an hour on to the commute time, and I'm trying to get to Nashville, so I won't do that right now. Bucky's is kind of my downfall. So, oh, I see the little Bucky head. Hi, Bucky. I love Bucky's. Like, yeah, but I think everyone loves Bucky's. Whenever Jacob wears his Bucky shirt out anywhere, people are like, Bucky's! And I have a Bucky shirt too that I still need to wear. Maybe as I'm driving past, you'll see the little Sevierville Bucky head. Oh no, that truck's gonna ruin it. Oh no! Think we're gonna see the Bucky head? Maybe not. Oh no! Stupid truck ruining my Bucky's head. Maybe it showed up in like the back window or something, but it really was there, I swear. But New Year's Eve was super fun. Yeah, I didn't wear a coat. I just wore a hoodie and was fine. After the crowd dispersed, it got super cold, so I think body heat was really helping keep everything nice and warm for me. I actually bought these little hand warmers because I should have brought them to the zoo, because oh, there's so much stuff I've done just within like the past few weeks since I've made a video. I made a video for Christmas, and I think that was my last video. I forgot about that too. So we came home from Valparaiso from Christmas, and then we had to go to Atlanta because the pandas are leaving, and I've never seen a panda, so I really, really wanted to go to the zoo. And we went. It was very, very cold. That's where I should have brought my hand warmers for, because it was so cold. So we went to the zoo. We went to Babyland General, which is the Cabbage Patch Hospital where the Cabbage Patch babies are born, which was incredible. That was one of the places I wanted to go the most, just based on watching Jacob's videos in the past. That was top tier roadside attraction that I needed to go to. And then we also went to see Jurassic World. I was like, where did we go? This was all within a like 48-hour span. Like, we did all the stuff that I wanted to do. Like, I told Jacob, I'm like, okay, for most people this would be like a year's worth of travel. A year's worth of places to go, and we did it all within 48 hours. Like, when I travel with Jacob and I get home, I literally need to sit back and like look through photos that I took, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot we did that, because he just jams so much in, and I enjoy it, but by the time I get home, I'm like, all right, yeah, I need a break. Like, that was hardcore. Like, every video is like 7 different places, and I'm like, okay, like, this is overload. I enjoy every single one, and he even says that, like, he kind of forgets what he does. Like, he likes looking back at his old videos with me when I watch them. He's like, oh yeah, that was fun. So even he acknowledges that, like, everything is fast-paced and it's kind of hard to digest what you're doing. So, yes, we did Christmas, we did that. Gatlinburg for New Year's Eve was the last video that Jacob filmed before taking a week off, and then I took the time off with him. I didn't film or anything, and yeah, so that brings us up to here. He just started his road trip a few days ago, like 2 days ago, and now I am on a quest to deliver him his medication, which is a mighty task. It is. It's really not that bad. I'm excited to go back to Nashville. Oh, and there's so much more. Before that, on the way to Jacob's mom's for Christmas, we went through Nashville there to see the ice exhibit with the Polar Express, and then we went to Silver Dollar City in Branson, and I had a cold, so like in the lemur video, my nose is bright red, and I was getting over it, but that was a chore. I was finally over the cold by Christmas Day, so like my cold started and ended while I was on the trip, but the days that it started, I was laid, like, low-key, like, hanging back. Jacob's immune system is, like, top-notch. He never gets any of my ailments. I get everything. So, yeah, Silver Dollar City was incredible. The lights. There were so many lights. It was so fun. I rode Fire in the Hole. I talked about this a little bit in my New Year's Eve video, so I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, there's a lot. There's I forget everything that we've done together. So with that in mind, I wanted to show you guys my map. So last year at the end of 2022, I posted a map showing all the places I had been that year, and so I wanted to show the one for 2023 and 2022 in comparison. Before meeting Jacob, I had only been to New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Florida as a kid, but I don't remember, so I don't think it counts. Kind of counts. I went to Disney as a kid and don't remember. I think it was like 2 or 3. I don't even know if my sister was born yet, so that would make me like younger than 2. She may have been born. She may have been really little. So I'm gonna say I was about 2. And I don't remember any of it. I still have my Disney World ears. When I was on like Small World, I started like having like glimpses of like, oh, I think I remember that. I remember flying to Florida and seeing the clouds, like being above the clouds, and I remember seeing a snake in the backyard, and I had an asthma attack while I was down there, and I remember that. But as far as like Disney, I don't remember like any of it. I remember the plane, the snake, and the asthma attack. So I remember the like scary parts. But I guess I love Disney since I don't remember that. I guess if there was trauma at Disney, I would definitely remember. So let's bring up the maps. I'm obviously driving, so I can't look at them right now. So I'm just going to recite from memory. So here's my map from the end of 2022, and it's mostly East and West Coast states that I had visited, and across the north. We drove from Washington State to Chicago, and then I flew home from Chicago. So I drove almost the entire country from west to east with Jacob. We also drove from New York to Florida in 2022. So 2023 kind of, I'll put that map up now, kind of like fills in the gaps of like the central states. I still need to explore a bunch more central states. So this year we went to Nevada for my 40th birthday. We went to Las Vegas, and we went to Fremont, the Las Vegas Strip, all over the place. We went to Area 51, which was amazing. We saw the Hoover Dam, and technically I've been to Arizona because the Hoover Dam on one side is Arizona, so I count it. I'm not sure. My requirements for visiting a state are that I have to take a selfie in each state. Jacob's requirements are that he has to film in each state to say that he's been there. I'm not sure if my selfie in each state is sufficient, because then if you drive through a state, I don't know, I think it counts. Like for a while on my map, the picture map that I have that I've shown that I need to update, there's a picture of me just holding a Starbucks cup in Michigan, because Jacob's mom, when you leave from New York, is right along the border of Michigan. So I took an exit just to get coffee and ended up in Michigan. So I took a selfie with my Starbucks cup. But I have officially been to Michigan now properly, because on the way home from Jacob's mom's, we went through Michigan to go to Marvin's, where Jacob and I got auto-wed. So we are married at Marvin's. I'm not sure if it breaks once you leave. There's this auto-wed machine, and it spit out little rings, and it says you're married within like 40 feet of the machine. So I think that's still valid. I think if we go to Marvin's, we are married by that machine. So yeah, I don't think it expires. I think in the vicinity of that machine, we are married. So I have been to Michigan proper. I went to Texas this year, which filled in a central gap. I was in Dallas. We drove through Houston, but didn't stop. We went to Galveston, and then that's when we headed on to New Orleans, and then flew home from there. And then we also went to Colorado this year, which filled in the central area, to visit Jacob's sister. And then we went to Denver as well, and Fairplay, which is the town that South Park is based off of. And the elevation was insane. It was super hard to breathe. I'm reading a billboard now. There's another Bucky's in 72 miles. So I guess if I really, really want to stop at Bucky's, I could. But I'm kind of just like in the motion to get in so I can go have dinner with Jacob and see him. Yeah, but I need to do a Bucky's video in Sevierville since it's the world's largest gas station and Bucky's. So all of that in one. They have a car wash. It looks super cool. Bucky's is phenomenal. I can't get over my love for Bucky's. But talking about what I've done for the past year, I also have to mention the move, of course, and the move is going really well. We just got a kitchen table the other day. We got some chairs. The living room set up. The kitchen is set up, but I need to reorganize because everything's everywhere. It's a mess. Like there's cabinets and you open it and it's just like, so I need to reorganize desperately. That's on the agenda. I need to put our nightstands together. Right now I'm using like a crate and Jacob's using a cat house as a nightstand. So those need to get put together. That's my goal for January, is to unpack, because I haven't been able to do a lot since we left in December for Jacob's mom's. So that kind of like went on hiatus, and then while Jacob was off, we went and got the kitchen table. We went and got some fish, and he got his fish tank set up. I posted a short of that with Scarlett looking in the tank, which is super cute. She really loves the fish. She doesn't try to mess with them, thankfully, but she likes looking at them through the little aquarium. And what else? I posted the social media, so I was trying to organize. So I'm like, okay, I'll put all the stuffed animals together. And then I realized I have a lot of stuffed animals. I may need to downsize. There's a lot. Even Jacob was like, you have a lot of stuffed animals. And I was like, no, this is not so bad. And then I put them all together and sent him the picture, like, okay, I think you were right. There's a lot of stuffed animals. But I put some like in my closet on a shelf. I will put some in the new Funko Bunko 2. That's the working name for now. What else? What else have I been up to? What did we do? Oh! I saw Godzilla -1 with Jacob while he was off, and that movie is incredible. There's very few movies that I would see like in the theater more than once. I mean, even outside the theater more than once. I very rarely watch a movie more than once, but I would go and watch it again in the theater today. It was so good. I have always loved Godzilla. I loved it ever since I watched it with my dad as a little kid, and the movie is everything that I wanted the remakes to be. I do like the remakes. I like seeing Godzilla. I like seeing the monsters in general, the fighting, but the story of the US Godzilla is so bad. It's kind of like the new Jurassic World movies where I like seeing the dinosaurs and stuff, but the plot itself is just terrible. I will still watch it. I will still enjoy it. I will love seeing the dinosaurs, and then I'll love seeing Godzilla and Mothra and all the creatures. But the plot itself is just awful. There was one time during COVID when the new Godzilla, I think it was Godzilla vs. Kong, came out. I ended up like fast forwarding through parts of the plot, and it didn't matter. Like, I just wanted to see the monsters fight. I didn't care too much about the plot, and from when I fast forward, it didn't matter. I didn't lose anything. Like, it was a subplot. I don't know. It didn't have a lot of bearing on anything, but I still enjoyed the movie. I still like seeing the monsters and everything, but this new movie, I cried. It was good. You should definitely go see it. I recommend it highly. I will watch it again once it comes out, if not sooner, again in the theaters if it's still there. When we went, there was only one showing, so I'm guessing they're slowly phasing it out since it's been out for a little while now. I also have to go see Iron Claw. We were trying to decide between the two, but we figured Godzilla was like a grander, like you should see that in a theater. Iron Claw you could see at home. So I still need to see that too. That's on the agenda, even though MJF got cut, and that makes me sad. So what else is new? I have a million doctor's appointments scheduled. I'm actually coming from one now. I just had knee injections at my new knee doctor, who I like a lot. That was what I was the most afraid about, because I get both cortisone and gel injections for my knees, and they're like my lifeline. Without them, my knees are terrible. So I went there today, and she seems really nice, and I was happy about that. I actually had a bunch of doctor's appointments scheduled for this week just because I'm trying to establish care from New York to North Carolina, so I have to see all these new doctors. Like, I went to my primary appointment, and I have a follow-up this week that I actually moved to next week so I could go save Jacob now, currently. And then, yeah, just a whole bunch of different doctor's appointments scheduled. So I had to move some stuff around, but that wasn't too bad. Yeah, getting new doctors and stuff, and getting a new license and new plates, it's all a lot, but I'm faring well. Now that the move is over, that was the most excruciating part. This part, I can pace myself. It's a little easier, so I'm not driving myself too insane. We'll say too insane, because I'm sure I'm still driving myself somewhat insane with everything. I would like everything to already be unpacked. I'd like to have the office set up already, but I've kind of had to tell myself, like, okay, you can pace yourself, there's no rush. I at least have the living room and like the main room set up so that I can decompress and not worry about the mess at hand. So that's going well. What else? What else is new? I don't know. I'm excited for Nashville again. I didn't get to see Broadway proper. I think it's Broadway in Nashville. So maybe I'll get to explore that with Jacob tomorrow, assuming that my knees are okay after my injection. Sometimes they're sore after, so we'll see how that goes. I do plan on starting to check out to see if there's any like toy shows in the area and different toy stores. Just general stuff, not even just toys. Like, there's all kinds of fun museums and gift shops, and just, I mean, everything's new. Literally everything is new. I finally know the vicinity around the house well enough that I can kind of get home without GPS. But that'll take me some time. Even when I moved from one place in Rochester to another, like, I needed GPS for a little bit. So I'll get there. Everything is a work in progress. Ooh, the sign we're coming up on says Nashville, Chattanooga. So we're heading in the right direction. So I've made it to Nashville, and if you notice, I'm in a different outfit because it's the next day. I mentioned how I had my knee injections. and then drove 4 hours. It wasn't the best plan. I got in and had dinner with Jacob and then kind of slept. And slept while he filmed today in Nashville, and then we got dinner again. So I've come here for 2 dinners and to spend time with this guy. Hi.
At least the food is good here in Nashville.
We had Nashville's hot chicken. What place did we go to?
Hattie B's.
Yeah, it was so good.
Really good.
So I cried because of the heat.
Oh, okay.
And I should be like, I cried because it was so good, but no, I cried because it was so hot. It was really, really hot. And when I went to order, I was like, okay, so I'm kind of a wuss. Should I get it like on the side? And he's like, yeah, the mile's really hot today. I'm like,
apparently it varies depending on what day it is.
Yeah, but the staff was really nice and everything was really
super nice. Yeah.
Good. I had to order an extra potato salad just to like calm the thing. Oh, and I learned about this like stuff you put on collard greens. It's vinegar based.
You just call it pepper sauce is what I call it.
Pepper sauce? It's more than peppers.
Well, it's...
Oh, peppers, I think like black pepper. Not like peppers.
Yeah, it's like the little green peppers in the jar, then you put vinegar in it, and then you put that on collard greens.
Yeah, I'm learning all kinds of things here in the South. It's a whole adventure. And then I said pop today when we stopped at the store, and the guy was like, Pop, where are you from? I'm like, Western New York. I'm the weird pop person. But look.
Yay.
I got you medicine.
Yay.
Now you won't die.
Well, I probably wouldn't have died, but yeah, it's good that I have. Let's leave it at that. Yes.
So you have your pills, and you gave me a present yesterday that you can re-give to me.
Oh yeah, here you go.
It's Bucky! He can fly in.
There you go.
I love him. Look how cute he is. He said in the video, like, don't tell Jen. And then I watched the video. I'm like, Bucky!
I should have saved it for Valentine's Day, but I don't know. When you get someone a Valentine's Day present and it's already dressed like Valentine's Day, then they can only enjoy it for one day.
Yeah, so. That's why you gave me the reindeer early.
Yeah, and that's like Jen really loves Christmas. So like I like to get her Christmas stuff, but I feel like you can't give someone Christmas stuff for Christmas because then it's like they just gotta put it immediately put it in a box and pack it away.
Thank you.
I'll
Goodbye, little reindeer.
I'll enjoy it in a year.
People are asking if I left the reindeer out or if I put it away, but I thought it would be more special.
I told you could leave it out.
I know.
I was okay with it. But.
I still may. He's in the basement right now and I already miss him. So I could either like go into the basement and visit with the reindeer, or maybe I could put him in the Funko Bunko when it's set up. I could put like little Yoda ears on him so he fits in. He like blurs into the madness. And I showed my stuffed animal Mountain on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had already left for the trip when I was organizing, and I sent it to you, and you responded saying, "Wow!"
No, it's a lot. You have a lot of plushies. Big plushie collection.
There's a lot. Like they were lying around the bedroom in like different boxes and bags, and he's like, "There's a lot here." But then when I gathered them all together, it was even.
That wasn't even all of them, though, was it?
No, there's still more. And I still haven't found Flower Ann. I have to find her.
Is she missing?
I know she is, but I don't think she's like indefinitely missing, just like temporarily, because otherwise I have to hunt down a new Flower Ann, and that's can't be cheap. And there's only one Flower Ann. Like I would get a new one and be like, it's not my Flower Ann. So, yeah.
Be like a changeling.
Yeah.
You know what a changeling is?
Is that like a shapeshifter?
Yeah, but like, oh man. Get up my folklore. I think it's like when the fairies like steal one of your family members and then replace them with like a fake.
Is it like Uncanny Valley where it's like something's off, this isn't right?
Yeah, because the fairies, they change out your family member with a changeling and you don't know because it looks just like your family member, but then like and you realize like it's different.
And then they murder your dog or something, and then you're like, something's up with Grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma used to love dogs.
I think it's usually babies that they switch out with change.
Oh, alright. Well, that makes a little more sense, because then you can't, like, quite know. You're like, something's wrong. I don't quite know. Like, the baby wants blood now, and not formula or milk. But, yeah, I guess we're gonna... What are we gonna do now?
Well, I'm gonna continue on with the Choose My Adventure road trip. And
I'm gonna go home and rest. I may try to stop somewhere on the way back, but there's no guarantees. This is not like, don't hold me to this. It's a big maybe. I have to see how my knees feel when I wake up tomorrow.
You put your knees to work. I don't know.
This was a terrible decision. When I was at the doctor, I was like, maybe I should schedule it out. But I was so excited that they could do it right then and there that I was like... Yeah.
Before, like in New York, you had trouble where they would like, they wouldn't be able to see you for like, you'd make you wait like an extra month.
Yeah. But the doctor here's, they've all been really good. I'm happy. And I've been feeling a lot better since moving to the south. Like my autoimmune stuff's been better.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of improvement.
Yeah, so I think that's why it hit me so hard the past couple days. I'm like, I'm not used to this level of pain anymore. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna edit and rest and then head back to North Carolina. Do I have a line on my face? Is that hair? What is this? I don't know. Leave a comment if you know what's on my face. I feel like I got a streak of mascara or eyeliner.
Were you crying?
No. No.
I don't see it.
It's like right here. What is this? Maybe it's a shadow.
It's the shadow of your hair.
Oh, we're okay. I guess I'll end it at that since I'm already like, what's this thing? Do you have anything else to add?
I don't know.
I like my Bucky.
Are you Bucky? He's got his bow and arrow to shoot arrows of love.
Yeah.
He's got his antenna there coming out of his baseball cap.
Did you figure out why he has antenna yet?
No. So you got a pretty good Bucky holiday collection now. We got Santa Bucky who has a beard.
Yeah.
And did you say the Santa Bucky this year didn't have a beard?
I'm not sure. Maybe he had a beard.
But we have the 2022 Santa Bucky, and the 2023 one was a little different. But you told me it wasn't different enough.
Yeah.
To warrant buying another one. But we have the Dracula Bucky, and
do we have an Easter Bucky?
I don't think we have the Easter Bucky.
Yeah, I need an Easter Bucky.
We have to look out for the Easter Bucky this year.
Do they have like a St. Patrick's Day Bucky or like?
I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye out. Have to keep stocking
what other
Buckies.
Holidays? Maybe like a spring Bucky. It's like putting flowers or something. That would be cute. And then we have the big like pillow face Bucky that you got me not that long ago.
Yeah, I guess we need more Bucky.
And I have that little round Bucky ball. That was my first Bucky.
Ball.
Yeah, he's currently wearing my Yoda ears from Disney. Oh no, I didn't realize I showed your big messy luggage.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. That's good. It's overflowing.
I wear a lot of clothes over the course of time.
You do. You need to live out of your suitcase for the choose my own.
I've been living out of my suitcase longer than I've known you.
I know.
I have not unpacked this since I've known you.
You switched out some clothes for this trip, though.
Yeah, I alternate. I figured I was wearing the same clothes a little too much, so I tried to switch things up a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I guess that's it for now. You anything else to?
I think that's it.
Okay, I guess that's it. Bye! Say bye, Bucky! Goodbye! I'll wave with my wing! Oh, or his hand. That's a lot better. You're like making a wave. I'm like, use your wing! Bye!